Hey YouTube, this is Squiggles1987 and this is my 300 subscribers special. I want to thank every single one of you guys, all 300, and all the viewers just for making this possible, first of all. For anyone who doesn't know this channel, my channel is dedicated to making, right now, video game music arrangements in a rock and heavy metal sort of way. I got inspired by a lot of different YouTubers and I started in October last year. I made Bob-omb Battlefield from Super Mario 64. One of my favorite games, at a request of one of my close friends. And since then, I've been getting such great response and having so much fun doing it. For anyone who doesn't know what 300 subscribers really means, that whenever you go to YouTube, the first videos you'll see are from the people you've subscribed to, hence me and anyone else. I've got a list of thank yous that I definitely need to give out. The first person is Raydude11. He was the first person I ever saw make a video game cover the way he does. He combined all sorts of metal aspects, a lot of hard rock, and when I found him I was looking for Banjo-Kazooie music done on guitar, because for a long time I had been noodling around on instruments, but I never actually thought of putting a video out. He also gave out a great tutorial on mixing, mastering, and making videos as a whole, and I've been using that as a guideline since then. He also has remixed my Lord of the Rings rock medley video, which if you have not seen, you definitely should. The next person I really want to give a shout out to is Jparecki95, or John. He's actually been the first YouTuber that I've seen around the same skill level as me. He's become a great YouTube friend, and I really enjoyed making the Mute City cover with him. I really hope that we get to do another one, and I'm sure in just a couple weeks he might be making one of these as well. The next person I want to thank is a really big thank you to Jake, or Jam2995, for a lot of things. Around the same time that I found Raydude11's video, I also found Jam2995, or Jake's video. When I asked Jake to do a collaboration with me, I was really happy that he agreed, because he was one of the first people I thought played similarly to me, especially because of our shared classic rock roots. I really enjoyed doing the Super Smash Bros. Melee intro, which if you haven't seen, definitely check out. He taught me a lot about mixing, mastering, recording techniques, and just how to go about arranging songs. And I had a lot of fun doing it with him. I can't wait to do another video with him if I get the chance to. Another person I want to thank for doing a collaboration is FallenMotbo98. He did a great job with bass parts for Hailfire Peaks from Banjo-Kazooie, which is actually one of my latest videos, which you can check out. The next person I want to thank is Silver and a bunch of numbers. He actually made one of the first logos, and I found him. I've also remixed one of his covers, the Don Weezer cover from Conker's Bad Fur Day. So if you want to check that out, that's also going to be somewhere in the links here. There's going to be a lot of links. The next person I want to thank is Pokemon Star Fox Pie. He was one of the first people to actually want my music and some compositions for him. And I really liked how he let me make a Final Fantasy intro for his next Let's Play. They're a lot of fun to come up with, especially because they're games that I haven't played. The person I want to give a shout out to is BMB Guitar. I discovered him more recently, but I think he deserves a lot more viewers than he's getting. He's currently doing a project where he's creating the entire soundtrack from The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past from Super Nintendo. I think everyone should check him out because I think they'll like him a lot. Next I want to thank Otto97, because she's been giving some decent feedback, checking out some of my videos, and more importantly, I've been checking out a lot of her Zelda videos. Last of all, I want to thank my friend Chris, because he's literally listened to every single video I've put out since Bob-omb Battlefield, suggested probably half of them, and he's also given me a lot of tips on different drum ideas, and he's checked out drafts and the final product for everything, and he even posted some of my videos on different links like Reddit, so I really gotta thank him, and I can't wait. Some of the other people I want to thank that I gotta write out because there's so many: Manly156, Master Ted, Maximum Hamburgers, Ruroni Starchild, The Del Rey, Anipani, and the list goes on. These are people that are either subscribers, friends. Now I want to quickly give you guys a rundown of my gear. So let's start. This was the first guitar I ever got. It's a Squier Stratocaster, just straight out of the box. It was one of those, comes with an amp sort of kits, so it's not necessarily the best. It was one of the stronger woods and gives a heavier, thicker sound than most of the other guitars that I could have started out with. It has a different pickup. It's a lace sensor red in the bridge position. It gives a dirtier, muddier sound. This is my ESP LTD Jeff Hanneman 200 guitar. This was the second guitar that I ever got. And this guitar was bought just because mainly I wanted a guitar with humbuckers and I wanted something with a Floyd Rose. And I played it at every single talent show that I've been in, and I think that this is one of the best guitars for me to play because I'm so used to it. It's also now tuned in drop C. I have to say that Jeff Hanneman picked a really cool guitar, especially because of the digital camo. This is my Ibanez RG350M with the Marzio Evolution pickups. I've already done an entire review of this guitar. This was new, it was a graduation gift, and I've been loving the way it sounds when I do lead. You can check out my full review on the side. This is a Squier Jazz bass, and it's not mine, it's my friend Alvin's. And ever since the summer started, I wanted to use a real bass so my videos could sound better. So he graciously let me borrow it for a very long time. This is my Line 6 Studio GX, and it's essentially an interface where you can plug in a guitar into the front, and then you can plug into your computer out of a USB 2.0 port. There's also a headphone jack so you can hear what you're playing. This is what I got for my birthday, which allowed me to make pretty much every single video after Bob on Battlefield. But I think that this is one of the best things that any beginner recorder might ever want to get. I also have PodFarm on my computer, which is a software that lets you emulate tones from Guitar Amp, and I highly recommend this for anyone that wants to record but doesn't want to spend over $100. This is my Crybaby wah pedal. I got it after just 1 year of playing because I wanted to spice up the tone of my sound, but I was still using a regular amp. So I highly recommend, if you want to get a wah pedal, definitely just go for a cheaper one. This is my big amp. It's a PV Viper 75 watt modeling amplifier. It essentially has about 16 amps if I'm correct, and it can emulate both in distorted and clean and has a ton of effects, as you can see. It gets extremely loud, so I bought it for the talent show, and I probably will use it again eventually if I ever get a chance to play with a band. Thanks for watching the 300 subscriber special. These were the things that most people asked me to do, show my gear and just talk about all the shoutouts that I need to give. I think I will be able to make a couple more videos for sure, and then during the fall I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do from there. There are tons of people you can watch that aren't going to be super busy, I'm sure. I definitely want to take all your requests, so keep coming in the Facebook page, which you should definitely join. And you should also give me all your ideas in case you want to see me change something in the video, fix something up. I also have remixed a couple other people's videos, so if you ever need any help with that, I'd be glad to help when I can. Also, I am thinking of making a guitar lesson of some sort if more people keep asking for it, so look out for that. I've got one video left for you guys right now, and I'm going to be working on a couple collaborations and different projects here and there. So I might be posting links in the Facebook group on what I'm doing about that. As long as you guys keep on sending me messages, questions, ideas, I'm going to stay active as much as I can. So here you go, StarFox64 and Corneria.